What's up, everybody? It's Video Game Greek back with another top 10 video. And this is my top 10 original Xbox games of all time. Now, these are the games that I remember growing up as a kid and playing the most, and the ones that I had the most fun with. Also, over the last couple years, I've collected a lot of Xbox games, and I threw a couple of my current favorite Xbox games in there as well. Let's get started. First game I want to talk about here is Max Payne. Now, this is a great third-person shooter made by Rockstar, same people who made Grand Theft Auto. It's a little more linear than the Grand Theft Auto series, with a little bit of a darker story at times as well. Now, the noteworthy things about this game is that it incorporated bullet time. It's not the first video game to do that, but it was the first video game that did it right. And the bullet time in this was so much fun to use, and it was very, very effective and strategic to use it against the enemies, and there was a lot of enemies. And the weapons in this game, as I remember, are really good too. Molotov cocktails and all that good stuff too, and some machine guns. But it's a great game. And the new one's coming out very soon, so I'm very excited about that. Next, we have the Guy game. Man, what a great party trivia game. This is so much fun. There is some nudity in it, so it's hard to find. Now, that obviously this would be a later title for me, but it's a great game. I play this with my friends a lot, and we have a great time playing this. But anyway, check that out if you like party games or trivia games. The trivia questions are very, very good, and a lot of them are dumb, but you know what? That's what makes trivia games a lot of fun. Alright, next we have Outlaw Volleyball. Great sports title for the Xbox. And Outlaw, they had Outlaw Golf as well, which was also a very good game. There's some fight, you can fight your teammates if you want to, earn like tokens and all this good stuff. And the gameplay controls are very easy. There's power-ups. It's a very fun game. It's 2-on-2 volleyball for beach volleyball and stuff like that. So check that out. Next we have first-person shooter, and I actually got this later in the Xbox life, but it is awesome. A lot of the environments are destructive. Things are blown up left and right. It is crazy. What a great game by EA, and I think if they would have had come out a little sooner and had a little bit of a better multiplayer support, it would have been a lot better. They don't have like any kind of system link or anything like that, and also there's no blood in it, so I mean people kind of criticize the game for that as well. But yeah, this is a great run and gun first-person shooter, cool guns and stuff, pretty good storyline. But I mean it doesn't matter because you're just running and blazing everybody you see. It's a fun game. Next, now. Dungeons and Dragons seems like a nerdy game, and there's really, they always criticize there's not a lot of good Dungeons and Dragons games out there. But you know what? This is a great action RPG made by Atari here. It's you can choose from 4 characters. It's your standard action RPG, and it is a fun game. The spells where you can level up your guys are great. There's been a lot of copycats after games like this, and this is obviously then maybe a copycat of games like Baldur's Gate and Diablo and that kind of thing. But this really has a little niche and a little spot in my heart for action RPGs. It's so much fun. It's a classic. You gotta check it out. Next we have NHL Hits. Now, whatever. This is an awesome game. I don't care what anyone says. This is the best hockey game I've ever played in my life. This is so much fun to play. You can just create crazy players. You can play as clowns, pirates. You can be on, but just the main gameplay in this is great because it rewards skill. It rewards knowing the game. The one-timers. It's very fast-paced. But it rewards good play. It's not just luck. It's very skillful, and it's a very fun hockey game. So check that. It's 3-on-3 hockey with the 1 goal each. It's so much fun. Check out NHL Hits. They came out with a couple of them. I think 2 or 3 total for the couple for the Xbox and GameCube and stuff like that. All right. Next we have another action RPG, and that's Baldur's Gate Alliance. Now, they have this Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 for the Xbox and GameCube and PlayStation, and these games are awesome. Kind of like Champions of Norath, kind of like Dungeons & Dragons, but for whatever reason, I love leveling up characters. I love improving their special abilities, adding gems and all that stuff, leveling their weapons up, and it's such a fun game. Good story mode. You can play 2 players and all that good stuff. It's a fun game. So check out Baldur's Gate if you're into those types of games. All right. Next, now this is a game that I only recently played maybe 6 months ago and was so blown away by this game. It is, if I'm speechless of how good this game is. Sniper Elite puts you and makes you feel like you're fighting this war by yourself. It is nuts. You're out there. You have to do everything stealthy, but at the same time, there are parts where you can kind of go guns ablaze and pull out pistols and just go into a room and start blazing people too. If you want to do that, it's a great game. It's adds elements of a first-person and third-person shooter, and it's set in World War II. It's a fun game. So check this out. Please do yourself a favor. It is so much fun. All right, now the number 1 games here, man. Oh my God, these games changed my life. Changed my life for the better. Halo 1 was great. I loved it. I played Xbox Connect with Halo 1 for probably a year and a half or 2 years, and I remember going on there, it's taking maybe an hour to find a good game on Xbox Connect through the computer, and then getting modded right away. And then we'd have to wait another half an hour, 45 minutes to get it. But then that one game that you would get that was actually a legit game was just so memorable. I mean, I remember vividly Hang 'em High games that we would play on Xbox Connect with me and 3 other buddies against 4 guys on some other person's Xbox out there in the world, and we just had so much fun playing this game. And then when Halo 2 came out, my God, this is the greatest game ever, hands down. I mean, to me though, and I understand people will disagree and say no, there's no way it's a good game, but this game did change my life, and that's why it is so memorable to me, and it's my favorite game ever. It's just the online playing. I mean, I played this game for hours. And I'm not even going to get into it, but anyway, Halo 2 is the greatest game ever in my opinion. So those are my top 10 games. Let me know what your top 10 video games are for the Xbox, or some of the games that I might have missed. Please let me know. I have a good collection, and if I missed any, I'm always up to getting new great games for the Xbox. So let me know. All right, guys, thanks.